Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Dorbin number 199 DS head and jam weather stripping. This is a perimeter gasket. This is the Dorbin 199 in a D finish, which is their dark bronze. Please do study what their dark bronze looks like. This is not an anodized process, is just the bottom line. This is some sort of paint process that they do over their aluminum base material. I'm pointing that out because, in fairness to other people who will give you an anodized dark bronze, this is not that. And they call it dark brown in all fairness to Dorbin. They are not saying that it's dark bronze. They're saying it's dark brown, which may infer that you should question the process. It's not my favorite, and I'm going to just air out my grievance with it. I don't like the fact that I can see that it has what I think the painters and stainers of the world would call a fisheye. And it's not really perceptible, but you can certainly see it when the light hits it right. I think a weather stripping manufacturer that's been in business for decades should be able to pull in anodized material rather than third party the process over the mill finish. Having said that, the name Dorbin is quite synonymous with good quality weather stripping, dark brown finish aside. The 199 is representative of the profile of the perimeter gasketing, generally seen as perimeter gasketing and not an astragal, although you will see these installed as astragals because of the insert. It's not really flexible, nor probably best suited for an astragal. You probably would want a bristle. 3/4 inch is the size of the aluminum on the 199. Then you've got, they don't list the data there, but it looks like we've got about 5/16 of seal dimension. Overall width is about 5/16 as well. The D in the part number stands for that dark brown. The S stands for silicone. That's going to, well, forgive me, it stands for santoprene, a synthetic rubber type material that Dorbin likes to use for their material. Okay. This happens to be a 28-inch header for a door. Listed in the website, backing up. If you want the mill finish, it would be a 199AS, would be the common mill finish. Listed in the website in lots of different lengths. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and indicate in the comment field the length that you'd like for us to send the material out at. Now, it's in the site from 2 foot to 8 foot, and you can order longer than 8 foot. We just don't list them because the cost to ship something longer than 8 foot is generally prohibitive. If you needed 50 14-foot pieces, that's not going to be very prohibitive in terms of the cost overall of the freight. But if you needed one that was 110, yes, that would be costly to get that shipped to you. If you need longer lengths than what we list, reach out to us. We'll happily give you a quote for that. If you have a need for a custom length of those items that we do list that you're going to order, indicate that in the comment field, and what we'll do is we'll cut the item to length, but also we'll give you that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge. The point being is if this piece had to be cut down, say 4 inch, you'd eliminate that slotted hole, and the next one's all the way over here, okay, which would not be ideal. Because certainly with perimeter gasketing, the need to tailor that exact positioning relative to the door is crucial. That slotted hole will help you accomplish that, so that once you've drilled that hole, and that hole could be a problem as well, that drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit before it pierces in if you've not used a center punch. And another reason that it's crucial to have those holes slotted from the factories is when you're pre-drilling the holes, that you can cause a misalignment there. But if the door is warped, if the jamb is not plumb in the opening, if the jambs are kicked in or toed, or the sill is not level, because the door is, certainly if it's a steel door, theoretically corner to corner and corner to corner, and you measure that, and you drop a line from corner to corner, there will be no deflection in the face of all of that door. It'll be perfectly flat, theoretically. Certainly, however, the edges are not going to be warped in a steel door, even though you can have some warp in the sense that southern or western exposure, southern climate, steel door with a dark paint on it, all day long getting the sun's energy, you're going to have that door move a little bit. No doubt about it. You're going to have room temperature on the inside. You're going to have surface temperature of that steel well north of 100 degrees, well north. So you can get something happening there. The point being is, why ever, or all of the colluding circumstances to need a good fit with the weather stripping, that slotted hole helps get you there. Because too tight against the door, meaning you're compressing it and not being effective, or you might be hampering the closer's ability to get the door not only closed, but latched as well. And if you have a fire-rated door, you have to have self-closing, but self-latching. If you're too far away, likewise, you don't have a seal. And in a southern climate like we are here in Florida, I can stand in the summer and place my hand over the closed door, the gap between the door and the jamb, and from the outside, I can feel the air conditioning escaping through there. Basically 24 hours a day. Constant loss of energy. So be mindful when you're installing the material to position your weather stripping accordingly. And that slotted hole, again, will help you get there. Now, speaking of the slotted hole, screws are included in a complementary finish. They've got like it could be a truss head, but it is certainly a specialized flat head. It's not pan head nor round head, and I'm hesitant to call it a truss head, but it's a wider, flatter head than normal. Like maybe a 6 by 5/8 sheet metal screw. A lot of people like self-drilling screws. Dorbin can supply those. That's an upcharge. Reach out to us. We can supply them that way. I don't like them because I think that they compromise your ability to drill accurately the hole. I like to have the material placed and then double-checked and then center punch all the holes and then drill them by hand. I'm also one that likes to punish myself. And admittedly in the minority of people who don't like self-drilling, or what some people call tech screws. So, having gone all over that, below this video is a link to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Dorbin products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Dorbin, this is their part number 199DS, perimeter gasketing, Santoprene seal, or any other Dorbin product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.